matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the San Francisco 49ers. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Taken from about the 12.
And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
On the ready, black one.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Well, this defense for the Chargers, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
From the 16, Lance. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Lance finding Ayuk there for a Niner first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Yeah, we saw that from up here, CD. A tug on the face mask and the flag comes out.
And we saw that last week they had some defensive miscues like that. And they told us that they had worked hard on it in practice and thought they had it all cleaned up. But obviously the message hasn't really sunk in.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. The Niners at 2-6 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Okay, ready? 1-2 needle. Ready.
Throwing now is Lance.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Throwing is Lance on third down.
Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. That's going to bring up fourth down, only a gain of 2 there. And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through, and the 49ers take a 3-0 lead.
Well, given where they started that opening drive, CD, I think to get 3 out of it, probably a pretty good start that they'll take.
I think you're exactly right about that because they just shook off the effects of the kickoff in field position and took the ball and moved it downfield. Didn't pay off with a touchdown, but that drive, that was really nice for them, and they did come away with 3 points.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
Right at the 30. On play action, they'll throw. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen.
Finding room at midfield.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st down, it's Herbert.
And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer.
They find some open field here.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Herbert throwing again. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
A Charger first there as Herbert finds Williams.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Austin Eckler with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
This is taken just shy of the 10.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week. And in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can...
Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose and picked up by the Chargers. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
jet sweep as he taps it forward.
And this is going to be a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taken from about the 12.
Let's go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Red, cycle. Hey, blue. Ready?
Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Looking for the out route, and he's got it. It's complete to McCaffrey.
Shot, 17.
Lance and company going on 4th down.
And able to haul it in is Kittle. Touchdown! George Kittle, 69 yards.
And the 49ers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Charger drive about to get going. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left early in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going?
Steps away to his left. He finds his target, Allen. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flipped field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Buying time to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed down him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Eckler. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1.
The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal.
Eckler again. They'll fight for the end zone, but they will stop him again. Shy of the goal line.
No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Justin Herbert keeping it himself from a yard out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Chargers 21, 49ers 10.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It was Joey Bosa working his way in to bust that one up. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Set, ready.
On 2nd and 12, Lance.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Wide open. 6, 7, triple 38, red, yellow.
And Lance now to throw. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. DeAndre Carter back deep. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Open man is Palmer.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Caught by Allen.
Finding space at the 40. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Out of the gun, Herbert. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. And the 49ers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
On first down, Lance. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Lance. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from adding another catch to his big start.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. From the gun on 3rd down, Lance. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Michael Davis. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Kevin King with a pick.
So first thing that crosses my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Right, 97.
Here's Lance. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here, 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning it into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
So that PI call will give them one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime intermission with the visiting Chargers on top. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter.
From his end zone, here comes Carter. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half. His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. Herbert off of play action. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end Everett. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Draw play. It's Eckler. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Now it's Herbert.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
20. And into the end zone. A pick 6 from the 49er D as they score a touchdown. Gold with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 24-17. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
From just inside the 20, a short kick.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Herbert now. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Back to throw here, Herbert. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Niners will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
A tackle made by J.T. Woods.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last two drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
15 for the Niners there and a first down.
Yellow. Ready.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Looking for Danny Gray that time.
But now it'll be third down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
Lance to throw for it on fourth down.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that fourth down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here. First and 10.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. There to make the tackle, Khalil Mack. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
40 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the 49ers have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that will tie us at 24. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
From just inside the 20, a short kick.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL.
2nd and 2. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 27. Again, Herbert. Going back to Allen, he's got him again. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. Down inside the 10. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, a 22.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Xander Horvath punching it in from a yard away. And the Chargers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Chargers 31, 49ers 24.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Here we go, set.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 on the 1st down.
Black ultra.
Lance looking to throw it. And that'll be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, no steal. Ready?
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
Ready. Ultra. Go ultra.
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey on the give. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
3. Strong red. Slide blue. Yellow blue. Blue striker. Hut.
Throwing his Lance on third down. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Striker, 3-3. Black shot. Blaster, 6.
To throw, it's Lance. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Hey, hold Fury.
And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Steal, check, steal. Miller, go.
They'll try and run it in. And he is not going to reach the goal line. A courageous call to try for 2, but they will remain down by a point. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. The Charger drive about to get going. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
I like how he hung in there and went through his progressions, but eventually his internal clock went off and told him it was time to make a run for it, and he ends up sliding down with a solid gain.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. And Charles, this infraction is going to be against the offense. False start.
Sometimes you have to get up to the line of scrimmage, make sure your team is set before you begin your cadence.
And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10. Herbert now to throw. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. On fourth down, Herbert. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick six territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now a give running left is Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.